Alright, hello YouTube. This is the tip video on the Las Vegas Strip. We are looking north of the city of Las Vegas. Up north of us, that's the Strat Tower you see. We're on the corner of the Las Vegas Boulevard and Sahara Avenue. And we're next door to Sahara Casino. And we're looking south of the Strip here. So we're looking south of the Strip. We're looking at the Sahara Casino. There's Angie right there. Hi, Angie. Oh, by the way, hello, YouTube. And I'm going to tell you a little fun facts here on in this video, the tips and tricks, and a real fun fact I'm going to announce right now. I have to break you the news here because behind me is north to the Strat, and that is in Las Vegas. The Sahara Casino on south is not in Las Vegas. Well, Chuck, how can the Strat be in Las Vegas and the Las Vegas Strip not in Las Vegas? Well, the Sahara Avenue is the actual true city limits of Las Vegas. So anything south of the Sahara Avenue is all the Strip, and it's run by Clark County. Why? The Strat and all up north is run by the city of Las Vegas. The Sahara, that's where we're standing next to right now, and all the way down to the Strip to Mandalay Bay, is run by and operated and overseen by the commissioners of Clark County. Yeah, confusing, isn't it? Okay, yeah, that is the facts. Google it, because you will see the city limits on Google. It will cut through between the Sahara and the Strat Tower area. It'll be on the Sahara. The city limits will be on the Sahara side next to Las Vegas Boulevard. So yeah, now let's go with some tips and other fun facts. You need to know what we know on our third trip here in Vegas. We know a lot. We learn a lot. So I thought we'd share it with you guys. Okay, I'm going to make a similar video to this for Fremont Street and downtown Vegas on a later date. Right now, let's talk about the weather situation first. When we're here during Las Vegas, our highest temperatures that we already experienced to this date, to this video, was 92 degrees. That was dry heat, no humidity. There is some humidity, but that's not until later in the year when they have monsoon season. So the best time to come to Vegas, they say in about March, April, and early May, possibly into parts of June, but be aware from June, July, August, and early September, the temperatures in Las Vegas can reach as high as 120 degrees in the daytime. So as you're approaching the more summer, you got to make sure you drink enough water, and make sure you have something that has electrolytes in it, like an energy drink. Not really an energy drink, but more like a sports drink. You know, like your Gatorades, your Powerades, they have that stuff in them and that. So otherwise, right now, you can still have water. You can still have your sodas at this time of year. Yes, you can still walk around with your beer or alcohol, but avoid that during the heat of summer. And at nighttime, it gets just as hot too. I seen nighttime temperatures on our first visit here. It never got below 100 degrees, and it was like late July. So be aware of that for temperature-wise. Weather-wise, it's always great, but when it rains here, usually it's late July, parts of August, and parts of September. It's called monsoon season, and when it rains, it pours. I mean, it pours. By the way, if you see those videos of the Lynx parking lot flooding, that was not by accident. That was by design. When they built the Lynx parking lot, that was set up by design to allow the water flow in on the first level, so they'll know you're not going to be parking there when it rains. Yes, there is other ways to get in and out of that parking lot, but just that first floor is designed for flash flooding. Unbelievable, isn't it? All right, you see Treasure Island behind over my right-hand shoulder, be my right shoulder for me. That's a casino that offers free parking for right now. There's a couple casinos that offers free parking. Also, to let you guys know, when you guys book your hotel here on the Strip, yeah, you might find the price looks like relatively cheap, but be warned. No, it's not, because you got resort fees, you got parking fees. If you're planning to eat and make reservations at your restaurants, at those casinos, or anywhere in Las Vegas that requires some form of reservation, you will be paying a reservation fee. And also you'll be paying a service fee whenever you eat or drink at one of those bars and that. So some of those you may be able to waive, but some you can't waive. It all depends on the your play status. Of course, when you do check in at your hotel, make sure you sign up for their Players Club card. And if you get up to a certain level, sometimes it gets there very quickly, and they will waive those parking fees for you for the rest of your stay. Where we're staying at, I'll talk about the Fremont portion on an upcoming video. But yeah, if you're going to plan to stay downtown, or not downtown, but here on the Strip, which is not located in Las Vegas, it's in unincorporated Clark County. So even though it looks like this is Las Vegas, it is not Las Vegas, because we're outside, we're in Clark County technically in a way. I'll explain that with the Fremont downtown video coming up. I want to let you guys know that the resort fees, at any fees at the casinos, will charge you. They have to put it in their bookings. Also, you want to make sure you book directly to the casino instead of the third party. So if you're going through a third party, don't book there, because I've been hearing a lot of heartbreaks already on our trip. We booked ours directly with our hotel downtown, but we're out here on the Strip. So you want to book directly with the Strip hotels instead of a third-party chain. Okay, now let's talk about to the people who is a shopaholic. If you like shopping anywhere, holy cow, here on the Strip, there's all kinds of stores, shops, malls. There's like 3 or 4 malls on the Strip. We're at one right now. It's the old school of all old school malls. We're at the Fashion Show Mall, which has featured this odd-shaped roof, which you may have seen on our live stream, on some of our live streams. That is the iconic UFO, looks like it's landed. But yeah, you got, just gotta remind you, even all the casinos and resorts do have a lot of shops and stores in there, anywhere from cheap souvenirs to the most expensive items that you ever see in your life. So if you're planning for those high items, plan to spend a fortune. But there is a lot of cheap items too. You can also snag too, but there's a lot of middle prices. You might find some here at the mall, but yet check out those stores, and you're going to see how expensive some of those stores can be, and how some cheap stores will be acting cheap. So yeah, for those shopaholics, you're going to be, before you even get 10% of your shopping done, you're going to be down on the floor, passed out on their shopping. It's talking about shop till you drop. I'll guarantee you, you're going to be done with less than 10% of all the shops and stores up and down the Las Vegas Strip. Hey, we're breezy right here. Okay, I forgot to give you guys a tip, when you book your hotels and all that stuff. If you want to see the shows here in Las Vegas, you want to book accordingly, because most of the shows are sold out. Sorry about that, guys. I was complaining something. Angie got something worried about something that's not worryable for us, because we're good. Why, was it our receipt?
It was our receipt for Bath and Body Works.
Well, good for you, Angie. Now you lost your receipt. Hope you got it in your app. Oh, by the way, don't lose your receipts here like Angie just did. All right. Like I said, you want to see the shows, you want to book in advance, because most of the shows are sold out. Residency shows are getting very expensive, and you want to book accordingly if you want to see that somebody who's on a residency. Residency is a performer that performs at these casinos with limited appearances. This is where they perform the most while they're on tour. Okay, let's talk about drinks and beverages. If you're thirsty or anything like that, your best bet, and we're standing in front of the CVS store right now. We got 2 bottles of Mountain Dew. I paid like $6 out of pocket. Now, I made a mistake the other night. Where I went to New York, and their convenience store inside New York casino, and most of these other inside the casinos, you want to avoid them stores because the one I got, the 2 bottles of Mountain Dew, very same size, set me back over $12. And I got 2 of the same product here at CVS for around $6. So do the math right there. You can find these cheap drinks at most CVS stores, Walgreens, ABC stores, and any other small family-owned liquor store along the strip. And we'll talk about the same thing up there when we mention that video on a later date when we do the downtown portion. Right now, let's go with the other tips and tricks of and what to avoid. Okay, we're here at the fountains, one of the fountains here. There's a ledge we can sit on for a little bit, take a little break, and all that. When we talk about beverages, for sodas, waters, and all that stuff, you can go pretty cheap or you can go pretty expensive, like I told you earlier. When it comes to alcoholic drinks, like I said, you can buy your beer at the CVS stores and all that stuff, but be aware of local laws when it comes to opening containers of that nature here on the strip and on Fremont. I'll talk about that up there too, but sometimes all rules are meant to be broken. But yeah, the price ranges, if you're buying from CVS, Walgreens, Target, ABC stores, and other small liquor stores and all that stuff, you can range anywhere from a can of beer for about maybe as low as $2, as high as maybe $3 or $4. But if you hang out in one of these bars and restaurants and other places, those drinks can set you back for a glass of beer, can set you back anywhere. I've seen prices anywhere from $9 to $18, and some of those mixed drinks and other drinks can set you back from as low as $5 during happy hour, and as high as you when you pay your rent. And food is about the same way. Let's talk about the food portion. Talk about dinner reservations and all that blah stuff. There's a lot of places you can eat here in Las Vegas, especially here on the strip. From cheap eats, the cheapest eat you can find as of right now that I know of is at the Casino Royale. You can get a foot-long hot dog for, as of right now, $3.49. When we first came, our first trip, it was $1.99. That's the first time we bought one, and that. So yeah. So and another thing. Oh, I'll tell you why I did like this all of a sudden. I'll explain the do's and don'ts coming up here. But some meals in restaurants can set you back as almost a mortgage of your home. If not, I heard as most expensive, maybe up to the price of a mortgage of your home. For some of those meals. So yeah, it better be worth it if you're going to pay for a meal that you pay as much as a mortgage.
Kind of like a
Okay, when you saw me go like this suddenly, I just looked up at somebody, I went like this, there was a fake monk that went by. A fake monk is going to give you a card or a bead. And they give you a card or a bead for free. Yeah, it'd be for free, but then they'll hustle you out of a donation. So it's best to refuse them as much as possible, and they can be tricky too. And costume performers. If you're going to take a photo with a costume performer, which you might see later in this video, or the showgirls here on the strip, they're not very negotiable when it comes to pricing. They want their money up front, and that. I'll explain what's the difference between. This is what's the difference between the strip and Fremont. Here on the strip, the performers will hustle you out of the money real bad, and that's also there's another thing they can hustle. No money hustle is when someone comes up to you, offers you free food, free show tickets, free slot play.
Don't take advantage of it.
Do not take advantage of it. Angie learned it the hard way on our last visit. Those are timeshare people. I heard many times in stories here on YouTube where someone tried to take advantage of a timeshare to get those free items. They never got those free items. all they now lost, they lost anywhere from $50 to $300 out of their bank account because that was their so-called deposit. And when they actually showed up for the timeshare, the timeshare presentation can last anywhere from 4 hours to almost 12 hours. And that's a lot of time you take away from your vacation. So if you got the time, all power, do it. But if you don't have the time, stay away. I highly suggest stay away. Okay, while on the Strip, do take advantage of seeing the Bellagio Fountains. I have a video up already on this channel. Actually, I got a couple videos up on this channel already. Take advantage of seeing the Bellagio Fountains. They start at 12 noon. They go every half hour. But if you wait till after 6 p.m., they go about every 15, 20 minutes. So it's probably best to see it at night. That is the prime viewing. That's when the fountains are totally lit up at night. That's the best way to watch the fountains. Also, check out the fountains from the Wynn. The waterfall and the fountains over at the Wynn. Take in of that. The Spear. If you want to see the Spear lit up, I had it on my recent live stream. We had the Spear lit up at night. That's the best time to see it. The best way is to see it on that bridge. We're going to talk about the bridge here in a little bit, the do's or don'ts on that bridge. They just passed recent laws that happened. And if you plan to do it, I advise you don't, but we'll see what happens, but I'll explain that. Also all that. If you're planning to walk the Strip, I'm going to let you guys know when walking the Strip, from where we started, actually if you go from the Strat down to Mandalay Bay, driving by car, it's 4.4 miles. When you're on foot, you just might as well make it 5 miles because you gotta deal with the bridges. That means you gotta go out of your way to cross a bridge because those are the busiest intersections. That's why they built these bridges. Also, let you also know the most important do's and don'ts coming up. The reason I'm looking at this intersection right here, during our whole trip, when we got off the Deuce right here, there's Caesar's Palace. This is where we saw a lot of people jaywalk. Jaywalk is a very serious issue here in Las Vegas. Anywhere up and down the Las Vegas Boulevard, we'll talk about more on the Fremont Street area. But yeah, jaywalking is a very serious offense here. You can face a fine and possible jail time. We saw last night, we was out here doing filming last night, yesterday and last night, we saw about 25 to 30, maybe 40 jaywalkers. And that if they got caught by the police, it'd be a fine and possible jail time. Yeah, so jaywalking is not advised here in Las Vegas, on the Strip, or anywhere. Well, not where traffic is really, really busy. I'm going to let you guys know, just prior to start this clip, we saw 3 people jaywalk back when we did that last clip, and 2 of them nearly got hit. Yeah, like I said, it's very dangerous in Vegas to jaywalk. You always want to check these fountains here in front of Caesar's Palace. This is a classic fountain. It's been operating since the late 1960s. So check it out. It's still active here in Las Vegas. What you're saying is, you're saying now the Strip is in Las Vegas because you're saying it's in Las Vegas when you said earlier in this video that the Strip is not in Las Vegas. Well, it's a force of habit. Everybody makes this mistake all the time. So just gotta remember, the Strip is not in Las Vegas. It's in unincorporated of Clark County. And Las Vegas started way up north where we started this video. Right now, let's talk about the bridge situation and we'll wrap up this video. Okay, like I said, Vegas has been changing a lot since we've been here for the last 3 visits. Down the Tropicana is flattened as a pancake. It's to be turned into an A's athletics, A's baseball team. It will be called the Las Vegas A's, usually known as the Oakland A's. That stadium should be up and open by 2028. The Mirage is turning over to the Hard Rock Casino, and that's supposed to be open in about 2027. The building behind me, you see behind me, is called the Cromwell. Later this summer, it's going to be rebranded to the Vanderpump Boutique Hotel and Casino. They're going to keep the casino and turn the hotel to more of a boutique type, high-end hotel at that. So, and yes, if you notice in the background, you might see a fake monk. Stay away from them because they're con artists. All right, we're going to wrap this video here real quick. The most important thing, guys and gals. This is a very important safety tip, a very, very important safety tip. Guys, have your wallets in the front pocket. Pickpockets are crazy through here. And ladies, do what Angie does. Wear a fanny pack as much as possible. Keep the valuables in front of you. Keep those zip closed. Because pickpockets, the pickpockets are so good. Like there was a comment on a TV show, Hogan's Heroes, where a person can pickpocket anybody while wearing boxing gloves. That's how good the pickpockets are around here, so be careful. We just walked by a sales rep, free stuff, and we said no. We said no. So you should be saying no too, because they're timeshare people. And yes, it is legal for them to do it, because they have permits to do it. But otherwise, get away from them as much as possible. Okay, for the first time visitors of Las Vegas on the Strip, or maybe later, on a later video, I'll be dropping in a few days, will be the downtown Fremont area. Just going to let you guys know, be prepared for a culture change from your area to Vegas, wherever you go in Vegas, the Strip or downtown. Be safe and careful, and be aware there's a lot of homeless people in the area, okay? So be aware of them. Out here at night, they will sleep on the sidewalks out here at night. So when you walk here at night, be very careful. All right? Okay, we're going to wrap up. If this kind of helps you, I hope we help you best we can. It's our third visit, so we're limited on what we know. But if you want best advice of Vegas, all about Vegas, I check out a couple channels. Jacob Blice in Las Vegas. Check out his channel. He's probably the best one that does it. And J&K Vacations. There's another channel that gives out good tips too.
So does Norma.
And Norma. Right now.
Turn It Up World.
And Turn It Up World. They give you some good tips there too. So check out those channels too. All right. But these are basically what we have experienced. These are our tips based on our experiences. All right, so take that information as you want, but there is better information about the Strip and downtown here on YouTube. I seek out that information if you want more information. All right, this video is running long. Time to wrap this up, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, please like, share, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and we will see you later. Bye.